Theme
Bip.
song.
Bip, bip, ting.
You've waited years for this moment. You boot it up. Instead, it says Crash Bandicoot. It's about limes. And it's a drink mixing game. They've swindled you. That damn Activision. It's okay, though. Hopped up on legal Australian speed and fumes. Mr. Sheen's a hell of a drug. Delicious. Well, Mr. Sheen's some fucking... some accelerants. I'm accelerated. I don't know who Bob is, but we got his toys. Uppers. Speed's legal, though. Oh, actually, fuck. Okay, so I got a call the other day from, like, the job network provider, which is effectively a con that gets put between, you know, you and, like, employment. And largely doesn't do anything except seemingly employ people. So I wanted, like, I feel like eventually I'm just going to job at a job network provider, where then I go on to just call whatever the fucking, you know, other version of me is, you know, and it just cycles like that in perpetuity. They're like, they call you every now and again and go, hey, how's things going? I'm like, yeah, good. Have you got anything for me? And they're like, no, because there's fucking nothing. And, you know, then we just go fucking about our day. But every now and then they try to do this stuff, you know, because a lot of it's like fucking, you know, sometimes they deal with people who are unemployed for reasons, you know.
What do you reckon? We go retro? Come on, I reckon retro.
Retro, you know, we're here to show the fucking kids what's what.
Oh, well, fuck a Bandicoot battle is.
And I lost the last one I was involved in, but that involved sticking a fist into
Oh,
the
you can
tunnel,
turn off the ring now.
Oh, look at that! Fucking my brain. I knew there'd be ring options.
Ocean blur.
So I get a call from, like, the job network, and every now and then they're like, okay, they give you, like, a little questionnaire, which I think is, like, to test if you're able to, you know, be on the phone for 5 minutes without saying something staggeringly racist. Because they're pointless, but you also have to, like, you know, it's kind of like a fake phone interview.
Yeah.
You know? And so they get to the little question bits at the end, and one of the questions is, you know, like, do you have a police, you know, record? You know, do you have any kind of police records? No. No police records, so. It's like, did you pass a drug test? And I go, yeah. You know,
Have you right where
completely
I want?
a teetotaler for 8 years.
And now
Yeah.
the
And then my brain
blow.
goes, never mind, this is happening in a few seconds. My brain goes, wait, you're on speed, and that will show up on a piss test, and then it'll look like you lied and are just on speed for fun.
Going to fail.
And
Again.
my brain goes, ooh, shit, yeah, you're right. And again, because she's already in the process of moving on to the next question. So I've got to get to this, you know, my brain's going, you have to get to this before it leaves the bubble.
Yeah.
Before you leave the fucking, we're talking about drugs bubble. Because you can't just go, like, you know, 30 seconds later, go, oh yeah, remember we were talking about would I pass a piss test for illicit drugs? Well,
I do a lot of cocaine.
yeah, so, you know, reflexes can be fast, and a lot of people have very quick reflexes. Problems are not accurate. You know, that's what, you know, various martial arts are for. It's to train the reflex immediacy, and you give it accuracy. What I had in this moment was immediacy. So, I go, ooh, wait, the speed.
Great power.
Huh? Wait, I mean, okay, no. So I've been diagnosed with ADHD.
I fear it portends an event of reality
And immediately try to fucking smooth over me blurting out, no, I'm on speed!
We must go.
That's not a joke.
Crash.
No, I forget too, because it's not like, you know, not squirting it into a glass of water or booting it for some baffling reason. Now, your controller's
Wait,
no
what?
longer able to game, Aaron.
That was weird.
Oh, this is like Donkey Kong's lounge room. Why's my fucking cord shorter? Shorter than this.
This is probably stuck or something. There's HOTAS and everything around.
I thought that said can't.
Fuck us!
Excellent.
Best game, 10 out of 10.
Oh, look. I mean, like, if OG Crash isn't in here somewhere, didn't you turn yellow bumhole off, or did you leave yellow bumhole on?
I learned it on. Leave it on. You guys should turn it off?
Well, I feel like you should be as close, actually.
I feel like it fucks me up at times.
Yeah, like, 'cause that's what we were discovering last time, if memory serves, was,
Yeah. Oh, belly flop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, crab. It's kooky.
Everything here is. Everything here is just a little off kilter.
Take that, pig.
Yeah, I would not recommend jumping on wild fucking hogs in Australia. Although apparently America's got a real big fucking feral hog problem. Like, because they're regular...
Feral hogs!
Yeah, well, their regular piggies escape into the wild and become like fucking insane feral hogs with big tusks and shit. And they're not... There's lots of them. There's like millions of them. There's like 6 million fucking these things. Which is like, you know, you've almost gotten Australia's worth of like feral pigs in your country. You've got a feral pig problem.
He did a Phil Ken Sevens then.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Dangly parts. Cookies on down.
I was about to say that one. That's my favorite.
Well, okay, the Buddha's back, but the
Wait.
baby grand's still gone.
Oh, he took me. Look at the bar.
Trust me, Birdman.
I need to rewatch that. It's been a long time. I want to kill him though. Spider cunt.
Oh, the spider. Okay, I thought you were talking about Birdman. I wasn't
No.
sure what the fuck weird goddamn problem you had with Birdman was.
Look, he's not Hugh Jackman, alright?
Sure. It's part of, like, and that's a good show, too. Not like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which is a bad show that has, like... And to be fair, it has, like, about 12 really good episodes.
Yeah.
And the episodes that are good episode of fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force, you're still playing, Aaron. Like, you know, you could just tell me, you could use your words as opposed to, like, putting your hands in my
I didn't
face.
want to break your flow.
There is no breaking this flow. I'm hepped up on speed and inhalants. You know, because you can fucking... Yeah, a good episode of fucking... Aqua Teen's a good... You know, a good, like,
Did I
the
miss any
hand...
boxes?
I don't know.
While I
I
was
wasn't,
adjusting
I
you?
wasn't paying complete
I'll die and
attention.
check.
Well, remember, you fucking playing in classic mode, Aaron, which is, you know, this is
I have
hardcore.
5 lives. It's brilliant.
You know. Like, hand banana is a simple joke, but it's just... It's one of those ones where they grind into it so fucking hard that the absurdity to which they pursue it becomes like the second layer of the joke, and it's just so fucking good. Like, cloning... Creating a dog clone of yourself to revenge rape the fucking love dog that molested you. And then having the clone of... Like, having a clone of you want to fuck you is just very, very, very funny.
That's just scenery.
See, this is what I was talking about when we were playing the fucking, you know...
Demo?
Yeah, the demo, where it's like, the graphics are so good now that bits that you can't jump on look like bits you can jump on.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is a little bit of a fucking, you know, just a little bit of an issue. Like, I feel like they could, like, you know... fucking maybe not render it like a fucking PS1, but I don't know, have some kind of signaling there somewhere. Like, don't go on to that bit. Although I suppose maybe it's like part of the trip. You know, you gotta fucking. All right. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We need things like this in real life. Like, imagine you're waiting for a bus and a bus pulls up, but it's like thing just is all question marks, and you're like, Because maybe it just takes you to the dump, and then you have to get out, and then it just drives away.
Oh, look, there's a picture of the chick from the PS1.
The horny gal. And then, like, you'll be like, oh, fuck, I'm at the dump. Then sometimes the question mark bus takes you to, like, a box, and the box has $100 in it.
That'd be
yours.
fucking rad.
Yeah, you get to keep it. See, this is the kind of thing I'd do if I ran the place. You know, you need things like this. A, to
The
keep
world
people
would be
busy.
more magical.
Well, yeah, you need a little bit of that. That's the problem, is like, because... You know, we're in a period of deconstruction of a lot of the old primitive ways humans used to fucking, you know, summon a sense of meaning from their pathetic, dismal little lives.
Sure, that's fine.
And until they get, like, a handle on some of the better ways of summoning meaning from their dismal little lives, you know, we're just gonna have to come up with some shit. You know, we're gonna make some shit up. I mean, what's his name? Like, you were talking about it earlier. Jared Leto started a cult that I think he just called a cult.
Holy fuck, yeah. So, for those who don't know, I don't know if he owns the island or how there's an island.
No, that's great. For those who don't know, I don't know if Jared Leto owns the island that he's established his cult
there's
on.
an island in Croatia they call Mars Island. And
I
you
didn't
can
know Croatia. Isn't that like a landlocked or some shit? Where's Croatia?
I think it must be off like the coast of Croatia.
Yeah, or it might have like a bit of like one of those seas. Because I forget about seas, because Australia's girt by ocean, you know.
True.
Or, like, it's just, well, we're girt by seas, but like, What's the ocean?
I thought we
Where's
were
the
good by
oceans all of it?
cunts.
Well, the problem is like there are places like that have the Mediterranean, which is like a sea, but it's like surrounded by land, so it's like a country of water. It's weird. Australia doesn't have a country of water thing going on. You know, there's no water in the middle. You know, it's just fucking a lump and that's it. What the fuck? What was that? Oh Jesus.
Oh, they give you an actual fucking use for the collecting the gems. That's nice.
Oh fuck yeah. Get me some wampa.
I want the chicken crash. So yeah, an island of Croatia they call Mars Island. Now you can buy a ticket to Mars Island. They're called the Echelon, I think.
Echelon, yeah.
Echelon. And they're 30 Seconds to Mars fans that are a cult. And you can buy a ticket to this all 3 days resort retreat thing for yoga and other things and follow Jared Leto around. Because one day he just started fucking dressing as Jesus. And calling himself a prophet. And now he has a cult. $95.
I don't think we're losing anything important here. You know, like, there are bigger fish to fry in terms of cults.
Oh, 100%. But, like, you can't... Jared Leto's, like, got the biggest ego in the world. You can't let that go unchecked.
It's embarrassing that, like, this is, you know... It's like the way fucking people actually joined Scientology when, like... L. Ron Hubbard is without a doubt one of the most embarrassingly shitty, you know, he is such a terrible writer. Wrote a lot, that was it. Like, that was his whole thing. It was the only reason he got famous, the only reason he had, like, jobs was because if you wrote a magazine and you needed 40 sci-fi stories by tomorrow, he could give you 40 sci-fi stories. Technically. They were all of a quality that would embarrass anybody with a soul, but you know they were there. And look, you're reading, you know, sci-fi magazines in like the 50s. You know, you're just happy to have something in front of you.
True. So yeah, Mr. Leto.
Like, so why Jared Leto? You know?
Because he's just so. Oh.
Such shit.
He's just so magnificent, you know. He's a great actor. He's a great musician. So and now he's dressing as Jesus, and he's calls himself a prophet. He must know something.
Because I keep mistaking him for Joaquin. For Hadouken Phoenix. But that's because, like, Joaquin Phoenix has actually done things that are interesting. Jared Leto's been, like, an accessory to interesting. You know? Like, he was in...
Requiem for a Dream?
Yeah, which is... Like, I watched that kind of late. And, I mean, I think a lot of it was, you know... Maybe some of the part of the problem was I was listening to other people talk about it.
Probably.
I was just like, oh, it's really fucking sad. It's completely fucked up. And like, I remember going, oh, okay, this is gonna like, you know, what happens? Oh, well, fucking the attractive girl winds up having to like, you know, fucking her, you know, in front of people for heroin. And in my mind, I was picturing like a fucking, you know, a sun-bleached shed that was mostly a fucking, you know, car yard or some shit.
Yeah.
But that was why I was picking something like fucking vile, something fucked up. And she's doing it in front of businessmen and shit, and it's in an apartment that's nice, and there are drinks.
Yeah.
And it's like, look, I'm not saying, like, ask to ask for fucking heroin is, you know, what every, you know, dad wants for his daughter. But, you know, that's not exactly, that isn't rock bottom.
No.
You know, it's bottom, but it's not fucking, it's by no means the absolute fucking, you know, bottom tier for a junkie.
Oh, shit.
To, you know.
I watched that movie on acid the first time.
That's a fucking genius life choice.
That was not a good idea. The fridge moment is particularly fucking harrowing. Of the fridge eating the old lady.
Well, that's the thing, is like the saddest story I found in it was the old fucking lady. Like, she was sad. Like, I don't give a flying fuck about Jared Leto in that. And whatever her name is, the woman that was in Labyrinth.
No fucking clue.
Yeah, like, I know her and I know she's famous, but like, she's also got no appreciable personality, so... You know, I can't remember her. I have to remember a bunch of shapes around her.
He's clearly got a face. I'm gonna grab you. Imagine just taking a nap and someone picks you up.
Well, I mean, he is also an object. Like, if I were also a blender and someone picked me up, it'd be like, all right, look. You know,
What would your blender powers be?
blending shit. I don't know, fucking, what do you expect me, you know, I mean,
you got
maybe
eyes and shit like
I can
that.
be like a food processor and a
Do you
grinder.
just look like a food processor with no eyes, or have you got an eye and mouth?
Oh. Oh, and a mouth, but like if the mouth is closed, it's invisible. So like that's why, you know, people can like accidentally pick me up. It's because, oh, you missed a fucking wampa. Dude, you gotta fucking get the wampas because that's where the fucking, you know, it's wampas that get chicken outfits.
No, it's gems.
Look at that. It's Aaron's poo slowly winding through him.
It is very ghostly like that. Oh, you can't jump those? Yes.
Slide.
Thought I might be able to double jump too.
And maybe a double jump.
Not gonna
Like
test.
you know, we were talking about it in the car. It's like, you know, I was an adult and listening to a fucking, you know, the rap when Kanye came along. You know, I remember him just being on fucking Chappelle's show.
Wait, how do we
and it
get
wasn't
to
like
poo
a
to
big
Kanye?
fucking deal? Oh, because it's about this thing of like people who are fundamentally mediocre somehow getting like a goddamn Jesus thing in their head. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like fucking, again, like, you know, L. Ron Hubbard. I mean, L. Ron Hubbard's not mediocre, he's sub-mediocre. And again, if you're a fucking, you know, Scientologist, I hope you get swallowed by an escalator. But, you know, Kanye absolutely deserves none of the genius fucking titling he got. He's at best a good producer. You know, the late 90s, there's dime a dozen for great fucking rappers. You know, I was talking about Big Pun on the way here. Nobody fucking remembers Big Pun. Big Pun's got back.
I don't even know who
rap.
Big Pun was.
Yeah,
So you told
nobody
me.
does. But if you look up Big Pun and Fat Joe, and it's great because A, Big Pun is fatter than Fat Joe, making Fat Joe just pudgy Joe, really. But the picture that you'll get when you look up Big Pun and Fat Joe on the internet looks like a Boo and a chain chomp came from Puerto Rico. And it's fucking great. But they were great. They were, you know, again, there was loads of fucking rappers like that. They were back at the turn of the century. Because, like, the critical massive build-up had been going from, like, the, you know, 80s and, like, the gangster infusion in the early 90s. And then fucking, the streams crossed and it was all great.
We have to go through. My siblings.
I'm Mr. Sheen. And then, you know, early 2000s, you start seeing people who are just sort of mixing that base level of competence with like more of the sort of smoother R&B style fucking beats. It's just like, that was all it was. Why is this person a genius? Because he released an album when you were in high school?
Engine, embryo. You had some little projects you want
These people are stupid.
But the hand gets into trouble.
And my potion will make me
Oh man, they've made him even more ugly.
Right, yeah, fine, Joe. Have fun with your ray guns or whatever.
I do enjoy Cortex's voice.
He bit his leg!
Calculations, our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.
I always love the
is he
naming
guy in charge
structures
now?
in this game. Guy's name is Entropy.
Okay.
It's fucking great.
I do like Entropy. It's kind of nuts when you think about it. I wonder if it's just going to end with, like, quiet, or if eventually everything will bump into something else and we'll get a new Big Bang. Maybe the whole thing just starts over again. That's the problem with the universe, is you can't think about it too much without going a bit fucking cross-eyed. Because it's like, well, okay, you know, this universe is existing. Does it go on forever? And if it doesn't go on forever, then what's the fucking barrier? What's the barrier made of? And is there something outside that fucking barrier? Because it's all got to be floating in something. But then the problem is that something has got to be floating in something. And that upsets me terribly. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Excellent.
Oh, that's fucking rad. I like how the gamepads in half of these games are all like these weird munted looking things that don't look right.
Look, furry feet people, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
There you go.
Come give our channel money, you furry foot fetishists. You like it. You love it. Give our channel money. Every moment you're not giving our channel money causes you pain.
A furry foot is slipping away right now.
Because, I mean, you could kind of fuck a furry foot. Because it's, like, big and it's
Yeah.
hairy. Yeah. So it'd be kind of like fucking a fat chick from the 1700s. And who among us hasn't thought about that?
Can't say I have, to be honest.
You have. I know you have.
You gotta understand, I don't watch the same movies as you.
To close the rifts? Correct. Now, my brother Akano is around here
My
somewhere.
brain can only stay in the present bubble of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I leave that bubble, I'm fucked.
I mean, it's great because we get to live with like 21st century genitals.
We have a thing
Yeah.
where
You know?
we fight, he loses. It's
God all fucking mighty, man.
You can get pussies in like lighters and not lighters.
Oh yeah, but
torches.
also they're like regularly bathed. You know?
That too.
I mean,
Showers
Christ knows.
exist.
Imagine what the fuck build-up you'd get on your fucking nutsack after God knows how long at sea. You know? That's fucked up. And I'm sure they had ways of fucking dealing with it. And like, I know Rome did. Because they also had like, you know, they'd pluck like crazy. I know Caesar plucked. That was what allowed early Italians to pass for white. As opposed to terrifying Sasquatches. Oh. Gotta jump on that one, son.
I enjoy this.
Oh, this is great.
Fucking cool, man.
You know? It's a nice distraction from thinking about like fucking hairy, fetid clams.
I like it when you get both of them.
Yeah.
Both C's.
Alright, yeah, you gotta jump on Ooga
Yeah, I
Booga.
didn't realize it wasn't
I
on
know,
the...
look at that, it's tricky. Look at,
Ah, fuck off.
okay, well, you could
thought I
probably
jumped
just,
on it.
yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but you could probably just
I could
jump
get
on,
closer, yeah.
Well, you could just make the block you were standing on real, jump over the fake, the other dimension, you know, box you want to jump on, and then make the box appear. I feel like,
Yeah, I know. I'm complicating it.
yeah. You're doing this very errantly.
Look, I like to complicate things. Look at that little fella down there. Let him go. Oh, fuck. I was looking at the fella.
Yeah, that's fair. So was I. It must be like an early form of street shark.
Hold a sack shark.
You're doing that thing again.
I know. Alright, let me realign my brain. Give me
Yeah,
a
you're
sec.
gonna have to like need
Give me a hot sec.
more marijuana and pharmaceuticals.
No, it's the fucking sheen. Messing with me. I inhaled a lot of that shit.
How do you think I feel? I was out there with it for a while. I think it's absorbed into my pores.
Good. You are looking extra shiny.
I am
You're Mr.
shinier
Sheen.
than usual, yeah. I've got a Hakan level of oiled up going.
I love that character. Where's
Back to
Hakan in 5? Fox?
I mean, like, I'm getting Oro, which I'm happy about, and I'm getting Oro juggling a fucking turtle, which I'm very
But
happy
yeah.
about. Yeah, see, like, look at that.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
Nature's greatest miracle!
Look at bar.
Lookity by me, you fucking slider face. That's... Okay, you gotta... I don't know what you did a minute ago, but it didn't
I'm
realign
resting
the
on
brain.
the triggers.
Oh, okay.
So
and
I
the
keep
triggers-
micro pressing it because it's an elite controller. It's
and
really
you
good.
And you got like fucking itchy fingers.
Yeah. I wonder if I turn the stops on if it'll
Well,
be
you
better.
got a life off, so, you know.
Yeah, stops feel a little better.
Well, yeah, you want that if... You want to put the stops on if it's not an analog, you know, thing.
I love
Because you
stops.
can use analog, but... Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
I'm having a hard time, bro. Not gonna lie.
Alright, look, if you die again, give me a go, because I need to see if my fucking... I mean, God, this reminds me... Like, my housemate is studying, like, fucking rockets or some shit at uni, like engineering. Yeah,
Rockets
no,
or some shit.
Oh, well, like, he builds, like, actual fucking, you know, those model rockets that they actually use rocket engines and go into fucking...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like, so he's doing that shit. And the thing is, like, I live in a house that the floorboards aren't, like, exactly together at every bit and shit. So, like, you know, those oldest, you know, it's not a Queenslander exactly. It's just an old house that's in Queensland. You know, like, they'll have floorboards, and they're meant to have these bits that go in the fucking floorboards. I don't think that's doing it. What happens if you shift dimension or something? My God.
I like that she butt bashes instead
Yeah.
of belly flop.
The leg drop. So, like...
What if that still explodes in the
Yeah,
real
that's a
world?
good question. No, it does not.
I wonder if it hurts me.
It better not. It is jawsome.
Two?
Oh, look, it changes their head and feet. All right, that's nice.
Ooh.
What was I saying? Ah, you fucking distracted me with light up pants.
Aw.
Butterscotch. You're never gonna get that one. Oh, all right. Well,
Mama. I think that's coming through.
okay.
What if that's
For
copyright?
everyone not paying, who's not me or Aaron, Aaron pushed the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme button. Womp womp womp.
Alright, let's try. Confirm does not hurt you.
Yeah, good. It's another dimension. If like the box isn't in our like spectrum of existence, then the explosion shouldn't be.
Oh, it's alright. Jump. There we go.
Huzzah! Boinky, boinky, boinky. Oh, Lord, Aaron.
I'm a special lad
Aaron Q. Costello.
with a special
Alright.
pad. Woo!
Woo!
Where are you going?
Dimensions, Aaron! Yeah,
I do enjoy a villain taunting just by calling someone stupid.
Just call her a fat cunt.
You scrag mole!
Fucking mole! Eddie, you fucking mole.
You fucking mole.
Gotta love Australianisms. I think that's actually, well, like a lot of them, it's, oh, that's
I
spikes,
pressed it
Aaron.
twice.
Like a lot of them, I think it has some of its roots in English slang, but I think it lasted in Australia an awful lot longer. Yeah. So yeah, like he's making rockets, and this involves like, chemicals and shit. Because they're proper rockets. It's not like me just sticking a bunch of fucking sparklers into a toilet tube and hoping for the best.
Yeah.
The one morning I wake up, feeling good about myself, if not slightly lightheaded. I'm like, oh, I wonder why that is. And it's because he's been painting downstairs, and all the fumes have just been filling my room.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, fucking you, Ubus
Shit.
Tuba.
no, I got the checkpoint. Forever locked into shame. Oh.
You can back jump a bit.
Probably not,
We
eh?
have rule. Oh, okay, well, they just plumb don't let you. I think you'd at least slide, but just in the right-hand direction.
I was expecting that, yeah.
Bit surprised by that life choice, to be honest.
Ah, shit, I'm gonna do it again. Oh.
Oh,
Doesn't matter, I've missed one, so fuck that one.
yeah.
What's
none
two?
of this matters anymore.
That blow that one up.
Better.
That's
It's
bullshit.
got metal on it. You can't
Why is my
blow up
bum
metal.
more powerful than metal,
The ass.
than the explosion? Ooh.
Although, like, Teensy Lady Crash doesn't have much ass. She's probably like 10 or something. I don't know. It's school holidays, man. Stuff's confusing,
What?
I do like the idea of having, like, your own, speakers set up to abuse people. That's something I can get behind.
That's fun. Grind sections are great. Look at that guy go.
That little guy going on about.
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, this is all happening. Look at that little bugger. It makes me feel like I'm in Australia. Because you see those things sometimes in the outer suburbs. Although when we were going through your little alcove away from the fucking horrors of the outer suburbs, like yesterday we saw like, oh Jesus Christ.
Okay.
You fused them into you.
Yeah.
And you can't do that, Aaron.
You're gonna talk about the
Little rascals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we saw like a Little Rascals, which is weird. You know, because you don't see children outside much anymore. They've got like YouTube and shit, so seeing like just a cluster of little buggers wandering around is just genuinely what the Nothing really matters.
Dimensions are hard when I'm trying to listen to you as well. Like there's.
Oh Jesus, Aaron, don't listen to me. I mean, that's just, you know.
I know, but I want to because that's how I engage.
Because they were Little Rascals.
Yeah.
They're your Little Rascals too.
Fucking alfalfa.
They look like, you know, fun Little Rascals to hang out with. Little Rascals near my house, I just want to kind of like put their head in a, you know, bucket and like whack it with a hammer.
Oh, no. Fuck me. It's the wrong
Or a
one.
bell. But you can't get big bells, you know?
I just buy a big cowbell.
Because they don't sell very big cowbells.
It's bullshit.
You know, you gotta think about like, you know, because like, that's a lot of metal for starters, you know? And like, big piles of metal tend to cost money. That'll show 'em.
I'm just gonna remove this
Problems.
like.
Let's get rid of the problems. I wonder if that'll blow up. Ah, it didn't
That's
blow up the
bullshit.
other one in the spirit zone. Yeah, that's interesting. 'Cause that means they're like in their own separate dimension, even though the visibility of them exists in our time.
That's. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Oh, that is fiendish.
I really don't like that.
It's zesty. Oh, the leg drop. What gave Hulk Hogan
Wait.
the spine he has today? You missed one.
Did I?
Yes. It was way
Which
better.
one?
I don't know, Aaron. I'm not the fucking keeper of the boxes. You know, probably one of the ones that you fucking mention phased.
Ah, there you are, you bastard. That doesn't matter because I didn't get all the other boxes anyway. Shit.
Well, you know, you can say you got all the boxes in the dimension.
That's true.
You know,
I got all the bonus
Something.
boxes.
yeah.
Bonus boxes for good boys.
Oh god, that just like, cause I swear that's like the Smashing Child too. Hey, go left. You know, cause that's basically what he does. He just seems to do that all the time. Yeah, it's just. What's he doing today? Ah, he's howling.
Is this the correct way or a bonus way? Shit.
Guess we'll never know. I mean, maybe I should fucking grind up some medicinal speed and like fucking cook it on a spoon with some, you know, some light Perrier, and then fucking put a epidemic syringe into my fucking,
Come on.
into one of my arrows, and then dart him with my
That would
mighty
be pretty
longbow.
fucking funny, to be honest.
I feel like it's one of those situations where even if I missed and just fucking nailed him directly in the fucking head, the parents would be like, you know, we're upset, but we're not that upset.
That problem solved itself. They're not
Yeah,
going to
like
be upset.
imagine if someone ran into your car and they had insurance.
Yeah.
You'd be like, it's a bummer, but these things happen. You know, you know, just some days you're sitting around wondering how this became what your life is, and other days someone accidentally shoots a burdensome child in the head with an arrow. You know, that's
These things happen, you know?
yeah. They do, as is evident by the fact that it just happened. You know, that's
Oh no,
what are
fucking.
you doing? Because I can reliably hit an A4 bit of paper from 10 meters. Which isn't bad. I mean, that's with, you know, that's, you know, in poor lighting under my house. And, you know, I can't also hold the thing properly because it's like the same height as me. So I can't get it all the way with my fucking costume for Aaron. No, I can't like hold it vertically. I have to tilt it a bit. So I'm like, you know, there's a lot of handicaps there.
I'm getting that gem. Fuck. That's really hard to do.
Come on, Aaron, you can do it. You were fucking, this is what your teeth were cut on, was like fucking, you know. Kids are here talking about the PS5. You're a PS1 boy. You know, show them what for.
Okay.
Fucking goddamn millennials or whatever the shit it is now. Let's just call them Chuzwazzers. Who cares?
I did that last time and just went straight through it, but okay.
I suppose we could just call this current generation fucked. Grandpa, what was it like pooping in a toilet? Oh, Billy. It's just the best. No one was watching me. And
I wish I could just pee and it would go away.
yeah. What if we had a tube that brought water to the house and sent poo away? There were different tubes. See, Aaron, you didn't have to get, you know, poo mouth, which is, you know, a common malady in 2050. Well, that was about.
Kills all the nitros.
Okay.
A real grind.
Oh yeah, grind stage.
I will continue. And we'll see you next time.
Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.